Capricorn.
Hello Capricorn, this is your forecast for August 2014 and we have a fabulous month ahead. I hope you got your notepad out to take down dates because this is probably the best month of the year so far. We have a powerhouse of planets and aspects ending up here towards the end of August, but it's starting off already on top of the month. And what it is doing, we're having a lot of shift of energy. We have now Jupiter that has moved out of Capricorn, out of Cancer, which has been opposing your sign, now moving into the sign of Leo, which is going to bring the inner self out to sparkle and shine, for one. And then Mars, which has been tempering there in the sign of Libra, going back and forth over so many things ever since that of December of last year, now moving signs, changing into the area of Scorpio, which is now out of your career house, coming into the social house, the 11th house, and where you're going to start seeing how you're going to be picking up more energy to be out and about, to share more time, catching up with friends. And not only that, but also important people that I see that you can come to network with in the overall long term, where Saturn now is going to be connecting to this Mars, locking in whatever new connections that you create that can have a very long-term effect for you over the next 2 years. So yes, this will definitely take the pressure off of the laboring that you've been doing in your career house since December 2013. And I think that's going to give you a great break. And plus, also we're going to see here that there is 4 major aspects coming in, all very positive, all very favorable, coming in here on the 25th of this month and August, and how this will coincide with the new moon on the very same day. So stay tuned and listen in as we start top of the month now, and we'll get to that, which is 25th of August. So we're starting off with August 1st, unexpected news coming in for you. This will be between Venus and Uranus, and that will be your 7th house and 4th house. So that's between your partnerships, your significant other, and having something to do with home and family. All right, so whatever this is might be a little unexpected for you. However, it's a positive thing, because Venus now here in your 7th house is being locked in and secured by Saturn. Saturn here in your 11th house is some kind of group or organization is coming in, or some friendships, or a doorway opening up to somebody that can support your partner in bringing something, I won't say to a closure, it's more like to a beginning, because what is it going to do? It's going to shift the energy and open up and lock in more of a positive, consistent energy between you and your loved one. Now, there might be some shifting and changing going on, being rearranged here in the home for this to take place, but even that is really good, because Jupiter here is being conjunct, meaning side by side with Mercury on the 2nd. So you're going to be talking about what took place on the 1st, figuring out that this is actually such a good thing that can secure everyone involved within the home, within the partnership, and coming here also from the angle of groups or also friendships. And Jupiter wants to expand this area for you right now, where it is in your 8th house of money, income, royalties, commissions, or maybe trade-offs, payoffs for any kind of investments. And so on August 2nd, you will see how this area is going to start clicking in. Now, Jupiter, which has just moved into Leo, it's moved out of your 7th house of partnerships into this area of the 8th house, which is going to deepen and, should I say, also expand the Scorpion energy of making things more secure, deeper, and also more proficient financially for you. So you and your partner may have new agreements coming up, how you're going to be sharing expenses and how you're going to be sharing whatever positive extra inflow of money that may be coming. And for those of you that have been waiting on delayed bonuses or commissions, didn't see it coming, maybe it was promised to you again and again, well, maybe now you will come to see that it will come to the forefront. So all money owed, say for example child support, if that has been delayed and difficult throughout the year, well, not now. Jupiter is going to open up and give to you what is owed to you. Then we have here on the 7th, your action, your goals, your ambitions, which is Mars. And Mars being in this 11th house now, you're going to see how you're going to be dedicating your energy out towards groups, social networks, and so forth, pertaining to your dream. And I feel that you had this here last year. And even though you've been dedicating a lot of your energy towards it, it was difficult to pull it off and to come through with it because everything went retrograde. All the planets went retrograde, holding you back. But for those of you who have been consistent at having had faith and trust and belief in your goals and dreams, you will now start seeing how it's going to come back to the forefront and not only pick up speed, but actually start cutting through, bringing to you unexpected news that now we can open up those gates and let the games begin. Because on the 8th, you are going to have a validation, unexpectedly maybe too, that here now things are coming, being given you the green light to start. And you might doubt it at first, because on the 9th, you're like, well, it sounds good, but you know what? Everything else has gone down and been difficult. I don't dare to trust yet. That's the 9th, okay? Just you wait to the 15th. You might have a couple of days where you're trying to figure out if this is real or not. But by the 15th, here comes the initiation, the start. Mars, your planet of action, resources, your passion and goals and ambitions, here with Pluto, beautifully sextile, which is such a friendly aspect and such a support to one another. Both of them here now initiating new starts, not just new start energetically, pinpointed towards your goals, but also with the potential of good money coming in from this too. And then the 18th, the luckiest day of the year, Venus and Jupiter. You'll see them on the night sky if it's not cloudy. Beautiful, brilliant, both of them. And Venus ruling love and romance, well, that's going to open your heart. But Venus also ruling money, and then Jupiter expanding Venus, well, you can come to receive something absolutely fantastic here. So make a big double circle on your calendar for this. Some of you might see a proposal, some of you might get married on this day, others might just come to see that there is something huge being given to you, which is really going to be heartfelt. Now, this conjunction for you will be in the 8th house. So it's the area of commissions, royalties, money being owed to you, or a gift or inheritance, or whatever that may be, or just something very passionate, because it's the intimate house too. Something passionate being given, shared between you and your partner. Now on the 21st, we're starting to gear up to one of the greatest days of the month, which is the 25th. The 21st, some news here which has a potential of very strong and deep potential of transformational energy. Sorry. And I see you looking at it, and if you need to sign anything today or communicate anything today, I see that you will have the power to break through and get the news across to whoever is listening. And on the 25th, you will see the outcome of it. Here we have 4 major aspects coming in. One is about money and love, coming in unexpectedly here with Uranus as a surprise, backed by communication and action, which is Mercury and Mars, kicking through with a beautiful, friendly aspect here. And also Mercury and Saturn. Saturn coming in saying, whatever you're hearing here today is not a bluff. This is the real stuff, because Saturn is going to drop the anchor and say, what you're being given here now will have the potential not to stay with you just today, but we're going to drop it in, anchor it for a long time to come. So it's a fantastic time to start anything new. And then we have Mars also with Saturn. So you have the communication of, which is Mercury. You got the drive and ambition and goals of coming in here with Saturn. And what are we talking about? We're talking long-term contracts, long-term security, and we're also talking about money and love. All of this today on August 25th. And to top it all off with, the new moon is also today on the 25th. That new moon is going to be up here in this area of where Jupiter is, the Sun and Mercury as well. So it's triggering off all of that, as it's also here supporting all of these aspects taking place. So, you know, this month is really going to turn things around for you. And then, of course, we got the full moon on the 10th, which will be in your second house of income. So we're seeing a lot of money talk this month, where the major shifts are going to take place. Money, and also opening up for allowing to have more time to relax and spend time catching up with friends, your hopes and dreams, and so forth. And you know, you deserve this so much here, Capricorn, because yes, with everything that's been going on since last summer, you've been tested. You've gone through the ringer. The universe has been looking at the very fabric you're made of, and here comes payback, okay? Here comes the gifts. Now you'll start seeing how things are moving forward when all of these retrogrades are over. We're not having any more of them throughout the end of the year, with the exception of Mercury for 3 weeks in October. Got a couple of eclipses there too, but that's peanuts. What we need is always the personal planets to see that we can actually have action and consequences manifest when the planets are direct. So this is what we have for you right now. You can see here on the side of the video, I've set up your playlist. You could go there and find the other sun signs. You want to go listen to your partner's chart to see what's going on with him and her, with all of this good news, and which area they are going to be affected in. And then also your moon and rising sun, you can easily find it there. And also you will see that there is a little button for latest updates. I will be updating throughout the month. If there's anything special to update, you can find it by coming in here, clicking it. And then, of course, subscribe if you haven't. And then you will get the next month's forecast directly to your inbox. And as always, looking forward to see you next month, Capricorn. We got great, exciting news in September too.